Hey guys, welcome back. Yeah, so like last time it was we moved to Fog of War. So last time the video I did on Age of Empires did really well. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep doing this for a while. And this is a 1v1 ranked arena match. And I must say I was panicking like the hell a lot. Because you can see I was panicking to build my first couple of houses, and now I'm trying to figure out where the sheep were, and I was like, ah! I was recording this live, and it didn't work out that well because I accidentally moved my recording device, window, whatever, out of the way. So this would be a better way to solve it. So we're fighting against Vincent, who is playing as the Incans, and we're playing as the Magyars. I had no idea about what they were. I was struggling to figure out where my tree line was, and this is the first trees I saw. They were the closest, and I just started opening a line. It was blocked over there, so it was absolutely fine. And at this point, it was just, you know, I was trying to figure out where. So wait, no fog of war, and it's all visible. So I was trying to figure out exactly where what was one where. Anyway, so I did manage to just start, you know, exploring. Of course, I had no idea what the Magnars were because I low elo legend over here. Not even legend, just low elo guy. Even notice his Eagle Scout. I was just trying to figure out where he was and trying to see, because I assumed he would be on this side and I would be a bit more distance than this. But when I saw this, I was like, I need to get to Castle Age as soon as possible and see what I can do. I did lose a villager over here, stupidly so, unfortunately so. Where is it? Over there. There you go. And that did not go well at all for me. However, yeah, I think food-wise I was doing okay. You know, I was eating all the food that I was making, whereas how do I see what food they have? Yeah, let's put score up. Yeah, there you go. The score up, and we see the research. I really have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Well, I'm gonna slowly learn, and hopefully it will mean I can improve later on. He was just exploring the map. I think he thought I was there as well, because he hasn't explored me yet himself. So, so wait. If I do that, okay. So seeing it from his perspective, he is pretty much similar to me. He just has a little bit more map explored, I believe, than me. Does he? Yes, he has slightly bit more, which accounts to why he has so many points. Which he is taking his first boar now, which I already was through my first boar at this point, and I was on the I was trying to get the second one. For some reason it didn't move, even though I saw this hunter shoot. And I was like, why didn't he shoot? Yeah, I just sent him back in. I found more sheep, which was important. And let's just do all visible, and yeah, it went really well. The panic I had last time, where I was trying to just you know, set everything up, was still there. In this case, I was panicked I wasn't going to get enough food. I mean, this sheep over here did not need to be wasted, being left there. I could have taken these goats, Ibrex, well, horny goats, and done that. But in this case, I was just still running around, seeing what is what, where is what. He is, you know, more set than I am. He has very clear setting his second lumber camp up, and at this point, I am just simply trying to, yeah, I get population block, house, build more pylons. No, it doesn't work like that here. So yeah, it's just, you know, a standard noob opening from both of us, and it wasn't going that well. I was going through my second boar really quickly, so with regards to food, I was slightly ahead. I did have 15 villagers, he had 20, so he's ahead of me in villager count. How is he ahead of me in villager count that much? I have no idea. So his villager count his early game is way better than mine. He has a lot more on wood, and he is preparing to move up to feudal. I started researching feudal way before him, and going up to feudal for simply the reason that okay, I took the advice of people and I made it so that I can move faster, but damn, it is annoying. Yeah, I thought I was moving fast, that getting feudal fast will allow me to defend myself in case of an attack, because I knew I was behind on resources. He has 23 villagers, I have 16. Not ideal. I have 5 on wood and he has 4, he has 8 on wood and he has how many on food? 15 on food. So it's not ideal in the situation I'm in. He is building a stone mining camp. That is interesting. That is very interesting. I would have gone for the gold myself, and in fact I did go for the gold. Just now I sent 4 on gold and I send the rest in here. As soon as feudal age is done, I'll start researching more, and hopefully that will give me a little bit of an edge. In my case, I still had a lot of wood, but I was waiting to be able to put the upgrades in. In fact, instantly horse collar and 2-bit axe. He starts researching feudal, and I start spamming out villagers and trying to figure out. I'm not sure what my cavalry is. I killed the wolf back here, which was important, as yeah, the wolf was going to kill one of my villagers. I already had lost one, and this is where I start spamming, you know, farms. I'm trying to figure out the best way to place farms. I start building farms. He still is, you know, farming these ebrex and the bushes. So the berries. Now the thing is, my berries and my ebrex were very far apart, so that was a bit of a disadvantage to me. He's mining stone, which I don't understand. I'm trying to get enough gold so I can prepare to get up to Castle Age, and I'm slowly starting to get in position to go to Castle Age. He's almost done with his feudal age, and that is when he actually really starts exploding in terms of points. I mean, points aren't much, because in the end I did beat him, but in this case he is, I mean, he does have a lot of wood, and now he's idling 9 villagers outside instantly. Yeah, he starts building the farms. He should start researching horse collar, because this is where he actually goes slightly behind. I'm talking as an expert who's read all the comments on Reddit, on Facebook, and on YouTube, and yeah, that goes well for me. So he doesn't get 4 farms up. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 7 farms. So at least in that end, I'm beating him. I'm trying not to get housed again. He is researching horse collar and 2-bit axe and has 4 villagers stacked up. His resources are doing well. I mean, he has a lot of stone. I don't understand. At this point, I do send a villager up there to try and sort it out. And he has built a blacksmith already. Okay, he's built his blacksmith and market back here. I still haven't even built mine. I did build a house here just in case he comes and tries to break this corner, or build a tower and glitches a unit in, which I know sometimes can happen, but I think it's meant when the gate is on this side. I just didn't want to run risks. Again, I have no idea. I did break this down because I saw that Viper does it, and what Viper does, one should do. This is where my second stone was. I was looking for my second stone. Thankfully I didn't need it, and I had enough gold that I bought all my stone, because I was making some really good monies with regards to wood, to food. As you can see, my food is actually doing not bad. And this is when I start building my own buildings. I am researching. I'm just building villages, but at some point I start researching the wheelbarrow as well, because I realized I need it. This is bad for my end that I did not have. So this is the food that he has, and this is the food that I have. I have a lot of gold compared to him. He still is, yeah, he starts mining gold and mining stone as well. I still have 200 stone, and that is, you know, I have 6 people on gold. The idea is that I'm going to buy myself into the Castle Age. He should start getting the Castle Age very soon, I believe. Just after this villager, he goes into the Castle Age. More or less. I cycled through different statistical tables. Nope, that's it. It's not working. Control, no control. I know that apparently there's a timer and I don't have the timer on. Maybe I need to install something in as a mod, but I have no idea what that would be. Anyhow, yeah, I think I'm doing well. Yeah, he's actually getting city guard for some reason. Yeah, I knew exactly where he was. And oh my god, he has sheep down here. So he had sheep. Okay, I had 2 more sheep than him then. Because I had my sheep up there and I took sheep from here. And I took sheep. Did I take all of his extra sheep? That would be interesting to see. His farms are very pretty, let's put it that way. And he still didn't kill those sheep over there. His wood is, he's cutting in really well, far away from me. Meanwhile, my wood line is here, so if he was to break this side and enter, I would be in trouble. And at this point, he's just shooting ahead of me, 400 points ahead of me, and I am just still researching. I'm catching up at this point. I do have quite a number on wood, 9 on wood over there, and I have 4 over there, whereas on food I have only 11, and I should be fixing that. I should have taken a couple more off the wood into food, so I can get into castle age faster. He's also researching loom, something I did not research. I'm not sure if it was worth researching loom since we had the walls in this case, and I was like, I didn't think about it because I'm an absolute idiot, and but I'm going to try and sound as if I am smart. Yeah, he's going to Castle Age right now, and I still haven't even started preparing for Castle Age. I do have 900 gold. I could technically buy the food to get into Castle Age. At this point, I am just panicked, trying to catch up in terms of resources. So 33 villagers, and he has 35. I did catch up a little bit on his villagers, in villager count. So at least there's that. But of course, his have been working for much longer than mine. He is going around building outposts. I did not understand why he was doing this. Like, it did not make sense, and I was like, why? Just why? Just what's the point? And yeah, but he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna build my outposts here and there and figure it out as I go along. My bushes are still giving me food, yeah, and then he does this really weird thing. He builds a palisade wall, gates over on this side, and just tries to block my gates in. And I'm like, I can just break this and come outside anyway. He was supposed to be trying to slow me down. He has a lot of wood and a lot of food, even though he's getting to Castle Age. Okay, he is really outspacing me in resources. He has so much. Whereas I have so little. He should have taken this down. Not that I did, I just built around it, but also these houses blocked my field. I did build another mill so I could build my farms over there. And I was researching Castle Age when he got into Castle Age. I am 65% done, but I still did get slightly panicked, and I was like, ooh. He did try to block this. I tried to go outside to kill his villager, but his villager is much better than my villager because it does have that little bit extra armor from loom, and of course it will do better. But I just ignored it and I just kept farming like any good old lad. And yeah, at this point I'm also farming stone, and that stone will help me a lot because my plan was break this, come out here, build a castle here, and take this gold instantly and take out all of my units, and I just rush outside and just plonk a castle there. He is still not building any units of any sort, and I'm building this castle, which is it is what I am trying to do to kind of control this location. He does take out a couple of he builds his own defensive castle inside the wall, and for me all this was, I just wanted this extra gold, and that I considered that to be my gold, and I considered this to be his gold, so I wanted to take them. There were still 3 gold over there, 2 stone, some woods, and everything. He did build 2 monasteries, and I believe he took 4 of the relics, and that was a pain in the ass. I was trying to take 2 of them, these 2, but he managed to take it before me. I mean, I did build a castle, and I started making some Magna Hussars. The idea was just have a fort so I can go around the map and just do have chaotic repercussions on him. I build a siege workshop. I start making some battering rams. I still haven't seen his castle. An idea was just to break through that, having a couple of battering rams. A worst case scenario in my head was that I'll just get the gates, these gates, and just build them as they come. I did get into castle age, but I was so focused on this area I completely ignored the fact I needed to build town centers. So I slowly started building those up, and when you boom in castle age, you should spam as many villagers as possible, build as many farms. I'm quite happy with the use of my resources, which is quite extensive. Like, I don't have that much in the bank, whereas he does have 1,000 food in the bank, which he isn't using. He does build his second town center over there and his third town center out here, which I think was really ballsy of him, frankly. I did see this town center eventually. Like, I noticed that he has buildings here, and I noticed that he had these monks there, especially when I had like 5 or 6 Magnars at this point. Where is it? Yeah, 5 Magnars, and as I go in, I'm trying to break down this gate. He's trying to block me, but that's absolutely fine. I am making a crap ton of gold from this. Like, this gold mine has given me so much more. I did kill one of his monks over here with my scouts, and that actually stopped him from taking all of the... So that's what stopped him. Nice, interesting. Cool. He is already making a lot more gold than me due to the monasteries, but I am making way more gold from the relics. But I am making more gold because I'm just ripping into that. And he has only a couple of people extra mining into gold over there, and 4 over there. And I have 4, and I have 13 people mining into gold at this point, which is giving me a lot. I do have these guys that are going around. I'm going to destroy these because I don't want him to know what I'm doing. And my idea was that I was going to build a couple of archery ranges now, because that was the idea I had. I knew he had these spiky boys over here, these, what are they called? Kamayuks. They're really good because they do have 1 extra range, and they're really good against cavalry, which is what I was initially going as. I didn't want to deal with that. So I just come out and I start dealing with these outposts and, you know, doing as much as I can to just irritate him. There you go. That's gone. His villager is going around still building these outposts. I should have fought more for this, but he does have these canaries which will come outside and wreck my day. I'm not sure why this one didn't break that. My monk takes 1 relic in and just extra little bit of gold and just gives me that little extra umph. He does have 2 monks over there. At this point I'm actually bigger, I have a bigger army than he does. But, well, he does have 10 Kamayuks. No, I just have the castle in a better place than he does, because his is an offensive castle. I could have built another castle here, or here. Honestly, if I built a castle here, it would have been fantastic, because I would have denied these, that wood and denied that gate, closing him pretty much on the inside, and this, these units outside. I did see this, and eventually I wanted to go and try to destroy it. I did have these guys ready to do so. But yeah, my booming wasn't going that well. I had way too much wood and not enough food. I should have taken at least another 5 to 10 farms and just build them all around. Potentially built 2 more mills over here and just built all of this with farms. But at the same time, I was killing his monks, which I was, you know, very happy about. Killing 2 monks with my scouts was a good thing, and just destroying the outposts. My Magna Hustlers are okay. At this point, we're going to just spamming research. I started going to the Imperial Age way before him, so I'm at 71%. He is upgrading the researches, but it's good to know that with Magnars, you automatically get the cavalry attacks, and at this point I'm just leveling up my archers, and I wanted to go to Albert. The big crossbow, guys, not crossbows. The arquebus. I don't know how to pronounce it. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, I had a couple of idols. I noticed about those. I noticed about that as well. So yeah, getting to the Imperial Age, I instantly start researching as much as I can and getting stuff sorted. As you can see, just all over the place. So I'm getting crossbowmen, and then after that I start getting archers built up. I'm running out of gold. I'm just, all of a sudden so many researches, and yeah, I'm getting the handsaw, I'm getting the crop rotation, and I'm just building as many farms as I can while doing so. Keeping in mind that I tried to destroy that, but he had too much of a force on the ground. Couldn't deal with it. So I'm getting some crossbows up, and soon I'll be able to get my arquebus and sort that out. I realized I wasn't farming gold at an ideal rate, so I started getting gold mining, and that should help me significantly in my thing. I only have 4 crossbowmen up till now, but slowly that will start growing up really fast. I did build a couple of extra houses and tried to start expanding as fast as possible. But looking at this economy is really sad. Not much better than his, because his hasn't changed since the feudal period, and most of his, he has 15 villagers on gold, and that's most of his economy. He is building a couple of barracks out here, but again, I think I'm in a better position. So I have my crossbows, Arabaster. Anyway, you know what I mean. These guys are now really strong. I mean, they do have 7 attack and they have 6 range, and I am researching Botkin Arrow, and instantly I start going to the next update. So they're becoming really strong. I'm just destroying all of the wall over there so they can move, and I remove the extra houses. I do cap myself down, and I just start building houses over there. Because I was like, oh crap, I housed myself really badly. But I do have an army that I can counter his troops, and he's building a castle out here. Oh, I did not realize he built a castle out here. He built another town center, trying to take more resources. To be honest, at this point, I was like, oof, this is not going to be pretty if he attacks me. Because, again, his points were still ahead of mine. I do have a decent location over here, a castle, but I instantly in my head was like, I need to do something about this. So I bought more stone, and I prepared myself to build a castle right in front of him and attack. My guys are ready, and I just start skirmishing him over here. And I'm just trying to kill whatever I can. I should have built this is a panic, and I know I should have done it. I should have built myself a university, and I should have gotten myself ballistics, because then these guys would have been extra strong. And I was just getting bracer, and I did not get ballistics, but I did get my trebuchet, and I'm building a forward castle, not a doubt castle, forward castle, and I'm starting to trap down his castle. I have 22 of these guys, and as you can see, they do a lot of damage. Archers against buildings don't do that well, but they do very well. And with this castle, that will go up because he's not contesting it. I mean, he doesn't have anything to contest it except those 10, what are they? Kamayus that he built up earlier, and I am spamming more and more. I have 4 archery ranges, and I'm spamming more of these guys up. I am building, I'm gonna get housed again. I think what I need to work on next time is more farms, because I have 21 farms. I should have at least 30 farms at this point, but that's okay. Actually, wait. No, I did have 30 farms. I forgot I had those. I had 29 farms. So I had those farms up there, and I had those out here. But I could have, I could have actually afforded to build another town center and spam. This is going down, and now I'm just gonna be trapping down this area to my heart's content. I am building more Magna Hussars over here and readying to just come in and raid all of his building. He's building archery ranges, desperation archeries. He has siege workshop. He honestly should have built a mangonel, and with my crap micro, he would have been able to kill most of my 24 alabasters really easily. But my forces are ready. I move away from this because most of the gold has been taken, and I can always fall back to that. But this is gold I can take now, and that's even better. I built more battery rams. I start getting cap ram. I didn't notice that these guys... Wait, why do I have 12 guys in stone there? Why did I have 12 guys in stone? Yeah, at this point I was just heavily microing here. This is why I needed to get ballistics. At this point, yeah, completely utter panic. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to build units and attack. Honestly, he should have not. I don't know why I'm breaking this. Um, he should have really just retreated everything out here, built another castle here, and just start making farms really there and holding me back. My guys actually won against his troops because like I realized I couldn't micro, so it's like I have more, I'll kill him. And I have 14 Magnar Hussars, so they should be able to come in and do a lot of damage. He starts trying to recruit skirmishers to try to deal with me, but he leaves them out there, and he doesn't actually get that much done. I take his sheep and I start running down his original town center. He has his troops in the town center, but I have another trebuchet coming in. I'm building another castle inside his settlement and his walls. And at this point, he is giving up. I'm raiding his resources. And honestly, if I take these here, I would have done so much more. I just wanted to stop him from farming. I knew this with most of his farming, or rather, I thought I knew, but I didn't know he was building up there. So honestly, I'm very happy with this. I'm absolutely very happy with this, and yeah, hope you like it. Hope you liked this. With regards to statistics, these are the statistics. He did research more than I did. However, I did have better economy and a better military than him, and total score overall, I did better. Military, you know, I was taking the offensive, so I had a bigger army, I had a bigger everything, and I was managing to take him out really easily. With regards to economy, I did better in everything except gold, and that's because he did get 2,000 gold from his where is it, relic gold, almost 2,000 gold from his relics, whereas I only got 400, and that does make a difference. I did keep recruiting villagers, whereas he stopped at 62. I kept going to 82, and ideally I try to reach 100 next time, because that's the main idea. And this is the timeline, and as you can see, I instantly started my assault as soon as I reached the Imperial Age, whereas even though, yeah, here, I started my assault, whereas he reached Imperial Age after me. He never really increased his troops, whereas I exploded my troops and exploded my economy. Whereas before, especially before the Feudal Age, he was, you know, completely owning me. I did manage to reach him. In the Feudal Age, we were pretty much the same. And when we got to Castle Age, he did not boom fast enough, because he should have boomed much faster, whereas I managed to boom a little bit more. I did get a little bit squashed here, because he did start booming as well. He did have 4 town centers. He should have been able to do much more than he did. Hope you like this, guys. I'm going to be uploading these more often, mixing them in with my Total War content. If you did like it, I'd appreciate a subscription, and maybe a like, a comment, or telling me how bad I am, or how I can improve, and what can I do better. And I'm going to try and implement the timer, because I did not implement it last time. But just let me know, and I'll try to yeah, try to become better. This was my first win in ranked. Quite happy, quite chuffed. Wanted to share it with you guys, and yeah, take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.